As for the Wizards, they too had to adjust after losing an all-star, as I mentioned. The difference, of course, is that John Wall is on schedule to return from his knee surgery before the end of the regular season. Ball movement has been a big deal in D.C. since he left the lineup. They were 11th in the league in assist percentage and assists per game before, now first and second, respectively, in those categories. What does that say to you about how this team has come together?
Sometimes the team will rally when they lose one of their stars to show them that, hey, we can still win without you. Or sometimes it's to prove a point that maybe we weren't moving the ball the way we wanted to earlier, and now without you, let's see if we can get it done. And you mentioned a little bit earlier, almost 29 assists per game since he's been out, which is pretty darn good, but he can average that many. And let me show you the roles that Beal has taken on. First of all, when you get him on a side pick and roll, we're thinking of Beal as the shooter, but here's Beal as the creator. Gortat comes and sets the screen. That next defender, one pass away, bites a little bit right there. When he bites, it's just enough to pass to Satoransky, who knocks it down. Then in transition, they come down, and you'll see the ball start to move around the corner over to the other side. And watch this. This is just good basketball. Pass, your defender turns his head, cut without it, get an easy layup on the backside. Then the middle high pick and roll situation, well, when he comes off, he starts the play by swinging it to the right. Satoransky drives baseline, kicks it across the floor. Guess who winds up with the ball top of the circle? That's what we know him for, knocking down those threes.
You know, the one thing about Bradley Beal as a big playing against him, he makes you have to show out. You can't play lax. If you're back in the paint, he's going to knock down a big shot or a three. So you've got to jump out, and it causes the chain of reaction, as you just talked about earlier, Coach. Behind you, the defense has to rotate, swing the ball around, and you get a wide open shot. So Bradley Beal is embracing the rest of his team in the role.
You know what else is interesting about Beal and really this entire team? You would expect his usage rate, which is a measure of how often a player finishes plays, to go way up with Wall off the floor, right, during this time. It's actually come down a little bit, which is probably a testament to this new approach the Wizards have taken and all the ball movement we've been seeing.
Well, all this analytics that we have don't always credit the passer who made the pass who led to the other pass. You're seeing this Bradley Beal effect that you've got a hard show on the pick and roll. You've got to jump out. So him just moving the ball around, setting up for a pick and roll, eyes up, playing with patience and pace is really paying off, right, Coach?
Yeah, Scott Brooks, made me look at this thing saying with Wall out and me putting so much on Beal, maybe I need to use him a little bit of rest so we can have him down the stretch and he can finish those last 3 minutes strong.